Day 3, baby! Back at it again with stories from my life that are only mildly interesting. But today I'm going to talk about who I was as a wee baby, because I kind of alluded to myself being a chaotic child, and I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I definitely had ADHD and no one caught it, and I was just like, I will seek out excitement anywhere that I can. So, for context, I really enjoyed stealing things from convenience stores and also Home Depot. So what I did when I was I think I was 7, right? I was definitely super young. I stole a bunch of stuff from Home Depot. One of them was a key because I thought it was pretty. It was pink. And the other one was a wood sample that the lady at the store was like, oh no, you can't take this like it's a paint swatch because people pay for this stuff. And as soon as I heard that people have to pay for it, suddenly I needed to have it. So I stole them, right? And obviously, walked out, no one cares. It's like $2. But after a while, I thought that the cops were for sure after me because I watched a lot of crime shows, mafia shows. Obsessed. I don't know why. I was too dumb to be watching this. But then I was convinced that there was a task force in the back of a police van somewhere that was after me. And I was like, I have to destroy the evidence. So some of the stuff I dropped off at my school trash can dumpster, and some of the stuff I wrapped in newspaper and shoved down a drain that was in our schoolyard, and I used to stand there and guard it to make sure that no one was coming to look at it. Another thing that I loved to do was to try and convince all of my peers to join in on my schemes, right? So there was this thing, we had this big old giant extensive drawing that I was doing. I started drawing and I was like, friends, add on to this. And then eventually we were going to try and get into the Guinness World Book of Records or whatever it's called for a longest paper thing. I don't even think that's a record, but it was 45 feet long by the end of it. And I used to just, in the middle of class, I would stand up and I was like, all right guys, it's time to draw. The teacher's trying to teach, and I would unfurl this massive thing, and all of my classmates would join. And I must have been the worst person to have in class. I can say it was just me being creative, but it wasn't, because I vividly remember enjoying being annoying. So I think my experience in college was definitely karma for that.